Remembering Rasheem Carter. Rasheem Carter was found in pieces after reporting he was being harassed by white men. His mother still seeking answers a year later. The mother of 25-year-old black man who went missing before parts of his body were discovered in a wooded area in Mississippi says even after a year, she still doesn't know what happened to her son. She is calling on the Department of Justice to step in and find answers to what happened to her son after he was reported missing on October 2nd, 2022. Tiffany Carter says her last communication with her son Rasheem Carter was when he texted her that he was being harassed by white men in Taylorsville, Mississippi. He told me the night before he was in danger, she said, adding he told me it was 3 trucks of white men trying to harm him. The men were allegedly hurling racial slurs at him. According to Tommy Talks, chief of the Laurel Police Department, the young man also told local authorities. He contacted Taylorsville Police Department on 2 separate occasions leading up to his disappearance and told them the white men had threatened his safety. Weeks later, Tiffany Carter was told her son was found dead on November 2nd, 2022. What made it worse was that his body was found mangled and dismembered. County Sheriff Joel Houston initially said there was no reason to suspect foul play in Carter's death, and nothing is being swept under the rug, despite his head being severe and his spinal cord being recovered in a separate area from his head. Now wait a minute, his body found in that way and they didn't suspect foul play? Tiffany Carter and her lawyer Ben Crump never believed that for a minute, especially after more remains were found and a 3rd set of skeletal remains were discovered in February 2023. His head was separated from his body, Crump previously said. His vertebrae, his spinal cord was in another spot they discovered away from his severed head. They have recently found remains that they believe are also Rasheem Carter at another part of where he went missing. What that tells us is that it was an act, an evil act. Someone murdered Rasheem Carter and we cannot let them get away with this. Tiffany Carter says she knows something horrific was done to her son. She said that she and her family have contacted the Mississippi Medical Examiner's Office, which received the remains for an autopsy. However, despite making multiple attempts to contact them, they have not received a response about what happened to her son. One person who desperately needs closure is Carter's 7-year-old daughter. She texts that number, "Daddy, I love you. I love you all the time." She listened to the videos and stuff that he sent her all the time. "When I get her, my heart crushes every time because she looks just like him," Tiffany said, adding that she was become withdrawn and not her usual self. Tiffany Carter and her attorney have called on the Department of Justice to conduct a probe and work alongside the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation with officials that are certain that they are continuing to investigate circumstances surrounding his death. Tiffany Carter says, "God knows and God will deal with everyone according to what they have done." Remember Rasheem Carter, guys, and may justice be served and may the people who are responsible be held responsible. Also, may his baby girl grow up to be a strong woman and find peace. And may also his mother find peace. As always, guys, be safe.